called North-South Reflections from the Kitchen Table, December 24th, 1988. In St. Joseph of the Flowers, this is part one. In St. Joseph of the Flowers, in a country called the Savior, a carpenter shares beans and rice with his family. His hands, remember, cutting the boards, a missing head under 6 feet by not very wide, 2 feet by starved to death, or was it by infection, 5 feet by raped and shot at 1 foot range. And San Jose de la California, a steady pair of hands, arms, legs, levels, hedges, remembers the climb, the crawl, fleeing the country called the Savior, the heart, the ears, the nerves. Remember the shots, the carpet bombings, home village left behind. Part 3. And D.C. Estados Unidos, a small guitar on a CD, slips through Silent Night, Jingle Bells, drinks, crackers, shrimp, passed around the reception room. Is anyone carrying the trays from an evacuated village? A senator sips a Bloody Mary. Tomato juice squeezed from a harvest outside San Jose de la Michigan. Or was it Missouri? Index finger at the top of the glass. The finger that pushed the button, yes. Sending how many million this time in military and economic aid to the country called the Savior. How silent can your night be, Senator, taking another sip of your Maria Sangriento? Do you remember the testimony? Maria Erosa, found raped and shot at 1 foot range. Was their blood the color of Tabasco sauce when it dried? Does the vodka lighten the color, thin the consistency, enough for you to forget? How silent is your night, Senator, on your plane ride home? Part 4. How silent can the night be in a repopulated village in a country called the Savior, in the hearts, heads, and nerves of those who have returned? Is there a cure for the memories of all that was lost before fleeing? Christmas morning, priests will chant the names of the murdered. Sorrowful, defiant presentes will fill the church. Back home, you will recite, "Give us this day our daily bread." Will you think of those who harvest the grain for your bread, Senator? Part 5. During prayers after communion, will you remember a Latin prayer from childhood? Ite missis. Will you be thinking, is it I who miss the way things were in the world, in the church? It is I who am out of range of the sounds of Los Nombres y Presentes and other sounds of a country occupied by its own military. When the mass murder has ended, excuse me, I meant to say the mass has ended. Go in peace. Part 6. The senator spreads jelly on toast next to his Christmas omelet, skims New York Times travel section, sips coffee picked by experienced hands, their hourly wage not listed on the bag. Merry Christmas, Senator.
shows off the magazine you're in.
Oh, sure.
Dun, dun,
All right, all right.
dun, dun.
Yes, that is appearing in the.
And these lines are awesome. Was their blood the color of Tabasco sauce when it dried? Did the vodka lighten the color of the thin the consistency enough for you to forget? I'm like, oh my God. Sorry, it's good writing. Sorry, I'm done.
Thank you.
Keep reading.